Hey guys, T-Jack back with you here again today. I want to showcase a recent collection that I bought out, or parts of it, and I thought it was a really good deal, so I went ahead and I grabbed it. The cards were all advertised as mint, and they came in exceptionally well looking. I'd say that they're definitely all mint, especially some of the holos. There's these two sets. It's not the full set of either, but it is EX Emerald and EX Fire Red Leaf Green. It was right after the WotC area, so early Nintendo. Sorry, WotC era, early Nintendo. So a lot of stuff that flies a little bit under the radar. These sets didn't have gold stars in them or anything like that, so they aren't quite as sought after. Though there are some chase cards like Charizard EX and cards along those lines. But I want to go ahead and I want to showcase some of these to you because I thought it was a really neat collection. You know, some people haven't seen these cards in a long time. So I want to start off with some of the EX series holos. They're divided by series here. So Gardevoir first off. You just look at the holo on that, and then Groudon. If I can pull one of these out, I'll kind of show you exactly how good it looks. Let's see if I can get Kyogre out to start with, or yeah. Possibly. There we go. Just kind of a look at that. Don't see any scratches or anything on this holo, which is really nice. I know some of those earlier lighter holos from Neo, they had some scratches on them, and this is really a Fukuda art. You know, he's the one that did most of the gold stars. Actually, I believe he did all of them, but yeah, you could just kind of see the condition on this, and it's pretty consistent with the condition of all of these holos. So again, that was kind of what made the buy so great for me. But yeah, you know, kind of just to look at that. So Groudon, Gardevoir, Magnetric in the holo and non-holo. The Milotic, that was a very popular Pokemon from Gen 3. And Rayquaza and Sceptile are both holos. I think Groudon is, along with Magnetric, this Groudon is the only non-holo. A lot of Saito art here. Both those Groudons are Saito arts. Just take a look at it. That one too. Great cards. The back. The card that I just pulled out here. So another Kyogre, that one's a non-holo. And one thing I really loved about these early Nintendo sets is how they stamped it, and the reverse holos were terrific. Magnetric there, you know, that's a rare, so both rares, non-holo and holo. Nose Pass, that is a holo as well, and again, these are both rares, so you get the rares in a holo with the EX Emerald stamp. Lots of the rares here knocked out. Zangoose, Viper, I know those are some popular niche Pokemon. Claydol again with the stamp. Combuskin, Dodrio, just a lot of them. Another Fukuda art, another really good Fukuda art. Hariyama, like I said, Saito art. More stamps on these ones. These ones are uncommons. Flipping over to the next page a little bit more, starting to get into more and more of these uncommons and reverse commons and those cards. Swellow, I really like that Swellow a lot. That was one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 3. I think we all kind of have to get one of the bird Pokemon when we first start. EX Emerald Cacnea, another stamp there. Really like another Fukuda art there on the Electrike, Duskull, and Feebas with the reverse stamp. I remember that one was a huge pain to try to get in-game just because of the nature of it. Again, Larvitar. I know Larvitar is very popular from Gen 2 because he evolves into Tyranitar. A lot of collectors out there for that. Numel, and then one of the best Pikachu arts, a Fukuda art again. And if you couldn't tell, I'm a big Fukuda fan. EX Emerald Snorunt, and Trico, and Arita Trico, actually. I believe Arita did all three of the evolutions for this set from Trico. So he did that Sceptile that we saw on page 1. A Battle Frontier from Midori Hirata. That's another one of my favorite artists. She did a lot of good Japanese promos. Professor Birch, stamped, reverse holo. And then to top off the EX Emerald collection, I have these, all the rare energies here. Fire, water, lightning, psychic, and fighting energy. So, and now we're going to go ahead and jump into the Fire Red Leaf Green part. And a bunch of holos here as well. Bug Pokemon. Again, these are in really great condition. Not sure if you can really see that holo. It's kind of like, you can probably see it there now. Again, the Butterfree, you can see the energies in the background, and that was really unique. I kind of like that. At the time, it kind of seemed corny just because we didn't really like energy cards. But looking back on it now and seeing these cards probably about 15 years later, it's really fun. Kangaskhan, Holo Rare, Nido Queen, Nido King. I really like that Nido King. It's a really well done card. Marowak. A couple other ones. Pidgeot, Poliwrath, Raichu, Slowbro, Snorlax, Arcanine, Victory Bell, and Tauros. Again, these are all holo rares. All very nice cards. Like these a lot, especially that Snorlax. Pidgeot's one of my favorites. I don't really much care for that card. But the Fukuda, Tauros, and a couple more rares over on this page as well. You can see the Cloyster, Dodrio. That Cloyster looks very menacing. Farfetch'd, Fearow, Kingler, Magneton. And now we're going to start to get into the uncommons. Pretty much got all the rares out of the way. But the arts are still fun. I really like that Saito Scyther. Execute, Reverse Holo, Charmeleon, Sugimori Haunter. That's more of a stock image one though. Really like that Ivysaur. You can see the holo on it. A Lickitung with the apple coming down on its head. Metapod. Nidorino. So it's evolved into the ones you saw on page 1, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Parasect in a holo. That's an uncommon. At Persian, I really like that one. Again, another Fukuda art. Of course, Pidgeotto. I like that one. It actually looks a little bit more like a Pidgeot. So, then some more reverse holos. You see Poliwhirl, Raticate, Weeping Bell, Wartortle, Venomoth. I actually remember pulling that Venomoth when I was a kid from a pack. Bulbasaur. That's actually a really neat Bulbasaur art, and I love the holo on that too. You can see it there. The energy is kind of coming from the back. Wigglytuff, Bellsprout, Bulbasaur, Caterpie. That Charmander is holo as well. Cubone. That one evolves into the Marowak you just saw on the last page. Charmander, Angry Diglett, and the Doduo and Ghastly, another Sugimori art, of course. Stock art. Beach Jigglypuff. I bet that's where we all wish we could probably be right now. It's probably looking in the distance at that Krabby. Holo in the background. And one of the best Magikarp arts, in my opinion, Moonlight Magikarp. This is holo as well, so that's a really nice card. Really, really nice. And then Nidoran, cycle's complete there. These ones are holo. Then the Paris as well is holo. Pidgey, so we have the complete evolution line there. Pikachu, Poliwag, Ponyta is a holo. Seal is a holo. He's looking back at another Seal. That Rattata is also a holo. So, again, just tons of holos that came in this set. And they're all very good. And this is probably my favorite Squirtle art. I'll go ahead and show it to you right now. It mirrors the, it's an Arita. It mirrors the Nirvana album cover, the baby jumping in the water. So, I really like that a lot. That's really nice. Again, just hands down, it's hard to find art like that. Squirtle, another Squirtle. This one's holo as well. Holo Weedle. It's actually a really good looking Weedle. Energy removal in a holo. Life Herb in a holo. Pokemon Reversal. I actually like the art on that one. It's really neat. Professor Oak's Research. Mount Moon. Pokedex, so you experience all. You're seeing a lot of the items that you kind of remember and you know, figures that you remember getting in the old games, those Kanto games. Switch is a holo, and to cap it off, we've got the multi-energy card. So again, yeah, all these cards, got them for, you know, what I consider a really great deal. Terrific seller, and they all came through, and you know, highly recommend if you can grab something like this to do it. You know, obviously it's absent some of the EX and the chase cards, but you know, still these are really nice cards in a really great condition, and I'm glad to have added them to my collection. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments.